Hello everyone, and welcome back to Age of Mythology. Today, Divine Edition. Today we're going to be taking a look at Nug and Yep. Let's go to the Mythic Age to better test the god power. Nug and Yeb's myth unit is quite unique. The Unraveler cannot attack, and as you can see, starts with less than full HP, but what it does is it eats. It can eat any resource, and does so very quickly. It can never get full, of course, because its HP keeps getting reset to 600, but the best use of this is to go forward with one or two Unravelers, task them on an enemy gold mine, and watch as that gold mine vanishes. So you can, if your enemy is not currently scouting that location, you can actually trick them into thinking that a gold mine that is long since been devoured by Unravelers is still there. Look at how fast it's taking that gold. Even Unravelers being left alone on a gold mine for 30 seconds can be enough to drain it of hundreds of gold. And that's all they do. They just eat and eat and eat and eat. And you need more than just villagers. I mean, hero Atlantean villages can kill them, but normal villages, they heal faster. So, if these guys start coming towards your gold mines, you're going to need heroes on your gold mines, or some kind of good unit on your gold mine, in order to protect them from being eaten. The Cultist of Nug and Yep can be turned into anti-siege cavalry that are myth units. They're quite weak overall, considering that they are myth units, but they're very cheap, only costing really 4 favor, because 50 food is nothing. They do take 3 populations, so they're not very population efficient, and they're only really good against siege. The voice of Nug and Yep can create area of effect damage in exchange for favor. Like that. Nug and Yep's technologies. Let's send you over here to build the town center. Nug and Yep are siege-focused gods, so their 2 main technologies make star throwers do more hack damage, and devourers do more damage to cavalry and move faster. This means that devourers actually become a very solid backbone unit. Their main weakness is their size, and their slow turning rate, so they can easily be run around and they interfere with each other, bump into each other. You can't get a bunch of them on one unit, which can be difficult to make an army out of them. Sathian Citadel is the Tainted Town Center technology that significantly improves a Tainted Town Center hit points and pierce attack. This means that it can often be useful at some point, especially if you do Shub-Niggurath, who also gives population to a Tainted Town Centers, to delete your hometown center and rebuild it as an Tainted Town Center. Because with a Tainted existence, it's basically better in every way. It has slightly less range, but at this point it's doing more damage and has way more HP, so why wouldn't you do it? Plus it can chain unique technologies. Finally, no, not quite finally, Nug and Yep's ritual is the ritual of the Black Flame. There's a couple of cultists. Nope. Wrong type. This is similar to the Cut God Power Volcano, except it raises the earth significantly more, does more damage, and of course is completely wild. In addition to dealing quite a bit of damage, enough to destroy several buildings and kill quite a few units, it also makes the ground very bumpy, meaning that you can't really build anything here anymore. This can be used tactically to some circumstances with, say, Penguin Fletched, because Penguin Fletched gains such a high advantage when fighting from higher ground. So you can use this ritual somewhere where you might want to fight later on, and put Penguin Fletched on each of the hills, making them deal around 2 to 3 times more damage than they otherwise would. But that is a somewhat difficult interaction. The god power is Pillars of Urum. You make a whole bunch of statues, and they then summon sandstorms on enemy units, dealing damage. And The way you stop this god power is either by waiting for 60 seconds, which can be an issue since they deal quite a bit of damage. As you can see, they're killing villagers, killing priests, killing this myth unit, or by directly attacking them. They're not very strong, so if you have a concerted military presence in the area, they can be easily shanked. Villagers in particular can clean up Pillars of Urum very quickly, so it can often not be a good idea to just use this on an enemy economy if the enemy is not AI, who doesn't really understand. The best use for this god power, in my opinion, is during a raid, or during a battle where you can use this around enemies. In addition, if you're dealing with melee units, you can do a wombo combo sort of thing, where you use Schism, even though blocks god powers there, let's use Schism here, and then use Pillars of Urum. These villagers are now trapped. And if you target them, they will die. It's worth noting that the pillars reach to the center, but don't reach across the center. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the area that appears that they were attacking, otherwise these villagers would have both died. Of course, this god power efficacy decreases significantly in later ages, particularly as buildings get more powerful, because that means that the nearby buildings can kill them more quickly, units can kill them more quickly, and in general, I've seen Pillars of Urum uses get cleaned up in seconds if you use them on an army that just immediately decides to target them down. Since the high DPS units, since they do area of effect damage with these sandstorms, but only have 100 HP. This makes Nug and Yep not particularly good late game except for Siege, since the myth units do nothing once all the gold is up on the map. Like, you can use them on trees and such, but it's just not the best usage. And the god power is not particularly useful late game. Anyway, that's all. Hope you have a good day.